one way near term, or one thing near term that a CRA will see that can evolve the way in which they work actually is finding better ways in which we can take data from other systems and bring them into effectively the visit report. I think we made a point during our presentation today that transcription of data from a structured format into an unstructured Word document is not really that useful for further analysis. We also know it introduces a number of risks. So I think that's something that organizations are definitely driving towards to mitigate. It's wasteful from the point also of the amount of effort it takes to do that. I also would say that longer term, it's the sort of maturity of other technologies and also new technologies coming to this space. And I mentioned electronic informed consent, e-consents, will be very material for CRAs. It's a very wasteful exercise doing reconciliation for CRAs. I think a lot of them find it very frustrating to do that. And therefore I think this is a great opportunity to sort of use that type of technology to really improve this process.
Yeah, one of the things that I think near term will happen for the CRA, and it sort of relates to one of the questions that we got after the symposium around the CRA over the last 10 years turning into a sort of a robot who just goes out and does STV. I think one of the near-term changes we will see is an increase in value for what the CRA does, and a focus and an ability to make sure that they understand that what they're doing is having a big impact because it's been designed into the trial and because it's focused on addressing things that matter and not just collecting data or going through lots and lots of source. I think long term, the big change for the CRA will be their ability to focus more time on managing site relationships and interacting with the investigator and the site staff to make sure that we are moving patients through the trial as effectively and as efficiently as we can.
I think one of the near-term ways that the CRA role is going to evolve is that they will start very quickly seeing that interaction with centralized monitoring teams. That's what I'm seeing from an industry perspective that's very quickly coming along to be implemented across companies. And so that collaboration with the CRA and central monitoring will be new to them, and it'll be an evolution. Longer term, I see the CRAs, as Dermot said, further refining the way that they're interacting with sites and how they're building site relationships. I think as an industry we'll get smarter about the best ways to support sites. We'll always have new sites coming on as other sites sort of age out of the process. So we'll definitely be, as an industry, determining what the best ways are to support sites and build those relationships as we move forward.